Got my alligator Loki. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Got Alf hanging out there. A lot of fun. Got, like I said, alligator Lokes, the Loki man. Got celebrating. Why is this backwards? Did I put that on backwards? Maybe I put it on backwards. I don't know. Let me go like that. There we go. That's better. Got my Transformers bling because man, that's not good at all. I don't know. But we got the rise of the beasts. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, Bluey Transformer, Bluey Former. Hello, hello. So, who's ready for some fun? Who's ready for exciting stuff? And good times, good times. TJ, what's up, my friend? Terrence, greetings to you. The one and only fire truck is here. You won't be changing your underwear in August. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So gross. DJ, what's up, buddy? Steak juice. Cheers to the Ernest. I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew. Because I'm not always drinking Coca-Cola. Because I'm not doing. Oh, people are hitting that like button. I love it. Like button for the Autobots. Yeah. Fire truck, 32 months as a channel member. That is amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's hold off on Revenge of the Rise of the Beast talk. Not everyone has seen it. That is true. That is true. Blaze Master, nice. Comic talk. What's up, my friend? FC, hello to you. Ram Truck, hello. Sonic, what's up? How are you? You went to a Dodger game, nice. Go Doyers. You got Psylocke today. Good deal. You love my videos. Thank you. No spoilers here, but saw Flash and Transformers this week. Both were freaking awesome. So I watched, obviously, Rise of the Beast. Oh, TJ's showing off. To watch out for Elf. Do you guys see my Elf? I had to buy this. So I had to buy this. It's a full-on puppet. I should probably cut this off. But it's a full-on puppet. He's got like an arm. You can probably put like a little like a stick through there or something and like articulate his arm or something. But I'm gonna sit here the entire time and I'm gonna sit there and talk. I'm not a very good ventriloquist, but I can sit here and act like Elf is sitting here talking the entire time. Hello. There is cat hair in there because I've already tried eating. I'm going to sit here and am I the ventriloquist? Maybe maybe I'm the ventriloquist and I'm moving my mouth because he's making me move my mouth. Who knows? Steven! I had so many figures to open when I got home. Just got Fans Toys Blaster in the mail. Nice. Yeah, I bet you had a shit ton. Gary! Hello, Gary! I have something on my shoulder. This is Alligator Loki. I'm hanging out with my little Alligator Loki friend because No, 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 Elf. No, no, no. He's not a cat. No. He's sad now. He's sad. But we're just going to sit here. Ah, a little. Knock it off. I absolutely love this thing, though. I love it. I love it. I'm going to put him back over there. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Elf is the one show I think everyone wants a right ending. I would agree. I would agree. Emma, the sweetest Emma I know. Titanic. This is from the anniversary of it. You can see the 25th anniversary because Disney now owns Fox stuff. So, Disney now. I need a haircut like bad. Disney now owns Fox, so I bought that. Bling bling. I'm annoyed at the fact that this is not straight. Anyhow, Elf is freaking amazing. Happy almost Father's Day to all that are fathers, especially a good man who finally is having himself another baby, and that's going to be the TJ, the one and only TJ. The Psylocke that I have in my collection, honestly, I don't remember now. What did you think of Rise of the Beast? So, we're not going to get into spoilers because a lot of people still have not seen Rise of the Beast. We're not going to talk about Flash either, although I know a bunch of stuff that one I wasn't too terribly concerned about not knowing spoilers for, so I didn't really care that much about it. So there are a few things that I do know, but last weekend, was the last weekend? No, it wasn't even the last weekend. It was the weekend before, wasn't it? No, it was last weekend. It was last weekend. Kelly and I went to go see Rise of the Beast, and Jesus, Frank. Oh my God. So Kelly and I went to go see Rise of the Beast. I think now, and not getting into any spoilers about the plot or anything of that nature, I will talk a little bit about my opinion on it, but without getting into details about it. Kelly had never seen, I can never get her to watch the Bumblebee movie. Finally convinced her with a little bit of subterfuge that Rise of the Beast was a sequel and we were going to go to the movie and see it, and you needed to watch Bumblebee to know what was going on. Slight trickiness. Totally watching the Teddy Ruxpin behind you. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Taking Lucas and Daddy to see it. Nice. The theater I saw Rise of the Beast at wanted $50 for the Optimus Prime popcorn bucket. I didn't get any of those. So, again, not getting into the details. I made the mistake of watching the Bumblebee movie again. And I have decided that basically Transformers, the movie, 2007, and Bumblebee are an equal footing. I think that the story for the 07 movie was solid. The Bumblebee movie story was solid. there is a lot of heart, and the chemistry, which is weird to say, but the chemistry between Charlie and Bumblebee was really good. And again, I don't want to get into spoilers or anything. It was definitely a very well written story. I watched Alfonso Nation's video, and I created a bit of a stir on Twitter because he interviewed Lorenzo Di Dalla Casa. I don't even know how you say his name. One of the producers that actually seems like he's a part of the whole thing. And he kind of contradicts what the director of Rise of the Beast says. And that is that Lorenzo said that these movies exist in the same universe. And that the Bumblebee movie took place in the 80s, Rise of the Beast takes place in the 90s, the Michael Bay movies take place in 2007. So, that being said, a lot of people point to Lorenzo as a liar, and he is giving out fake information. He's not giving out fake information. He's giving out information that changes. Originally, there was supposed to be a sequel to the Last Night film, and the Bumblebee movie was being developed at the same time. And they're like, well, he's a liar because there was no sequel to The Last Night. That's because that movie got canceled because, believe it or not, Bumblebee did not do very well. Fans loved it. Box office wise, it didn't do that great. Wait, I need to see Rise of... I do definitely want to see Rise of the Beast again. I heard rumor that it's supposed to be coming out in July to streaming services, which is pretty fast. Ritz, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to talk about any of the details in it. You think Alfonso was the rat on Discord? I don't know about that. I don't know why would you say that? No, Stacy. We're not talking. I'm not going to talk about details. Not going to talk about details about the movie. All I'm saying is that what the producer said makes me think, and the producer, and I don't know for sure, but I feel like the director of the Rise of the Beast film, I don't know if he's locked in to do the next movie. I don't know if he's directing the next one. If somebody does know, I'd be curious. Let me know in the chat. But Lorenzo is in charge. He's the producer of the, and he sees the whole story. There's a whole arc that's going on there. And, it's already been really pretty much confirmed that Rise of the Beast was a sequel to Bumblebee. And, he's currently in talks to do the sequel. So, maybe, yeah, D. Bonaventura. Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't deny that there are aspects of The Last Night that don't make sense. And everybody talks about, well, Unicron is inside the planet. That obviously means that this is a reboot and it changes everything. But again, when I was sitting down watching the Bumblebee movie, there's so much about it for me. And this is purely subjective. My opinion is that a lot of this stuff connects to things. When you sit there and look at, Bumblebee coming to Earth before everybody else, he was there. He lost his voice in a battle. We see him losing his voice in the battle. That was a characteristic of the Michael Bay movies. Bumblebee didn't have a voice. He had one to start the Bumblebee movie. They ripped his voice out, which directly then connects to the Bay films. Again, this takes place in the 80s. The military gets involved. there is now, one of the things that I was kind of talk about is it's not really a deleted scene, but it's an action comic, like a motion comic, as a special feature where the guy, I forgot, the John Cena character goes to the Hoover Dam and they see Megatron there. Now, while that scene was not done and put in the movie, when the Decepticons Dropkick, Shafter, whatever, Shatter, and then all the humans, they leave the Hoover Dam. So the Hoover Dam is still there. Their base is inside the Hoover Dam, where we know Megatron is. So while they still don't have that, there's that little Easter egg. You could just say it's an Easter egg. But then you look at the other things that are going through, and you connect it to how Bumblebee, then at the end of the Bumblebee movie, changes his form to that Camaro that we know him to look like. Now everyone's like, well, then why is Optimus Prime there? Because we know that Optimus Prime eventually comes to Earth. We see it in the preview, so this is not a spoiler. In the trailers, we see that Optimus Prime is obviously on Earth, and we know that that movie takes place in the 90s. So again, there's a continuation going on there. And people will then say, whoa, wait, yeah, but then they come back in 2007. You're right. There's a gap there. We don't know. Maybe they leave again. And maybe they come back to Earth because they discover that the Allspark is there. So they come back to Earth to get the Allspark. They leave to go do whatever. Maybe, we have a whole nother movie, theoretically, that could talk about that. And then it goes in to Age of Extinction and The Last Night. And The Last Night ends with Unicron being inside Earth. Now, I don't have an explanation for that, obviously. But again, there's a movie that could still tell part of that story. And I just kind of jokingly said, and I, kind of got me thinking that, and I never did a review on these guys, but these little creepy crawly dudes, what if these guys were constantly dropped on Earth by Unicron at various times? You can see that. You can see these guys running around. Maybe, again, speculation on my part, maybe they have a little piece of Unicron in them. Maybe it's like the Borg, and maybe Freezer. That's it. So maybe they're able to infect Earth, maybe from like the inside, and Unicron grows out of that. Who knows? Who knows? I would do that. I think that would be cool. And I got RC here. I have been working like 50 hours a week, so I have not had a lot of time to do a lot of videos, and I apologize for that. It was Megatron who ripped up. Well, see, the comic books that were released are not necessarily canon to the film thing. They add some extra stuff, like for example, the Sentinel Prime is a little bit different in the comics. What about the new animated? There's a new animated Transformer movie coming out next year, which I'm also really very excited about. So we'll see. We'll see. I do wish these movies had a larger plot instead of stories being read. I agree. And I think what I kind of see them trying to do in terms of rebooting things is trying to. I don't think Michael Bay ever intended for these movies to have this massive cinematic universe idea. Marvel had that in 2008 or 9. 2007, when the Transformer movie didn't happen. And then the 2009 movie came out, Revenge of the Fallen, and that thing, the writer's strike was going on there. That thing tanked. But I think what they're trying to do is work diligently to try and create a cinematic universe out of this. And that's why I feel like Lorenzo, when he talks that all these characters are in the same universe. We're seeing different versions of them through different time periods. And then everyone's like, well, wait a minute. How does Bumblebee go back and fight the Nazis during World War II? And Optimus Prime is fighting in the War of Independence Day, which we see, or War of Independence, which we see when Sir Anthony Hopkins' character is talking about Transformers being around for a long time. And again, who knows? There are plot points in Rise of the Beasts. We're not going to get into it, but there are elements about that movie that I feel could explain some things if it's paid off in a future movie. So we'll see. I'm hoping to see Rise of the Beast next week with your mom and sister. Nice. Very nice. Fire Truck, that's getting a little bit more spoilerish, so let's be careful with that. But another, you talk about organizations, and you see Sector 7, again, an element from the Bay movies that is continuously there, even in the Bumblebee film. You see the developing of that. So again, a lot of pieces can be connected, and I feel like that's what Lorenzo wants to do. Directors come and go, but when you look at, for example, Kevin Feige has an overarching idea of what he ultimately wants to do. He's got a story plan. That's what I feel like Lorenzo kind of has. He has that, but not nearly as good as obviously Kevin Feige. And then you find directors that are able to kind of tell that story. These producers, they go through the scripts. Everything is all done. Directors don't come up with this stuff themselves. They get a script, they go over it, they work on it, but they have a idea of what the story is going to be, and then they work around that kind of thing. So I feel like Lorenzo kind of is trying to do that. And he's got a lot of work to do because Michael Bay did really fuck up a lot of things. Let's just be honest. Michael Bay cared more about the humans, the action, not the Transformers. I agree with that. I would agree with that. But also, when you look at it, and this is, I have had this conversation many, many times, that those early Michael Bay movies, the first three, made insane amounts of money, and that was not because of fans. It's because he appealed to other people to come in and watch those movies. So people like my girlfriend, people like my mom, my sister. These are people that are not Transformer fans, that they enjoyed those movies. Then when you got into Age of Extinction and The Last Night, he jumped the shark, and the movies were just not good stories. And still made a ton of money, but not nearly as much as they really projected them to do. So these movies need to be made for the mass audience. And then when you do a movie like Bumblebee, which is a love letter to fans, again, it does not nearly do as well. So we love the movie, but that movie financially did not do as well. I want to give Lorenzo the benefit of the doubt since he's still responsible for these awful G.I. Joe movies. I never really saw the G.I. Joe movies. I was never that big of a fan of those. But I definitely feel like that, I'm not going to blame him for those movies when, again, he has an idea to tell, but you still have to have a script. You still have to have a story. You still have to have a good director. And I don't feel like those films had any of those. I feel like Michael Bay would be an amazing director for a G.I. Joe movie just because he knows military stuff. So I give him the benefit of the doubt because he's the one that's in charge of these movies. I mean, you have executive producers who Michael Bay is an executive producer because they use Digital Domain, I believe it is. Steven Spielberg, I think, is still listed as an executive producer. But it's all, Lorenzo seems to be the guy who's, like I said, the Kevin Feige of the Transformers universe. I wish Bumblebee didn't look puny. I guess. I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't really think of it too terribly much. The Snake Eyes movie, yeah. You're gonna get Pipes in Slammer another time because I saw them. Oh, there you go. Go for it. Age of Extinction was great. See, I didn't mind Age of Extinction that much. That one I enjoyed. Definitely The Last Night had elements that were cool, but again, I kind of felt like Michael Bay wanted to try just to keep pushing the envelope and do more things. So like, let's have big giant dragon things, and of course, dragons were very popular during the time because Game of Thrones was running around and there was a lot of dragon stuff. So I thought Age of Extinction was pretty decent. I liked the story element of it, that due to the events of Chicago and the Battle of Chicago, how did humanity turn their backs on the Autobots and Transformers just in general? That was a very interesting story element. Again, I don't think it was fully flushed out and fully realized, but I enjoyed that aspect of it. Who do you think did the Bumblebee movie justice, Lorenzo or Travis? Well, I mean, again, I think that Travis did a phenomenal job with it. I think that the story, I mean, Travis didn't write the story. The screenplay, like I said, Lorenzo has the ideas. They sit down, they talk about it, they get the director involved, they talk about the story elements. There's a screenplay that's written and a script that comes around. Definitely think that all worked out to their benefit. So I think that is a good combination of different people. But Marky Mark was horrible though as the lead. I didn't mind him that much. It's the 10th anniversary of G.I. Joe 2. Oh, I still don't. I don't think I even seen it. Bumblebee was a team effort. I would agree with that. Yeah, the boyfriend. Yeah, the boyfriend was definitely annoying. The daughter was annoying as well. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like I said, there was definitely elements that were annoying, but it's still, it's not meant to. These are not meant to be deeply philosophical movies where you're gonna sit there and these are giant just popcorn movies. My boy Comic Talk, I'm getting rid of this guy. My boy Comic Talk, switching gears a little bit, asked me about Flash. I've not seen Flash yet. I have not had time to watch Flash. I am going. I'm off tomorrow. So excuse me. I'm going to go tomorrow afternoon or like 1:30. I think I got my ticket for. I'm definitely on the fence about that. I know a lot of people are very anti Ezra Miller, and I don't deny the things that he has done. However, for me, I know that a lot of people worked really hard at that movie, and I know that I want to show support to those people that put in a very good effort on that film, not even caring about Ezra Miller, but a lot of the other people that worked really hard on the movie, I don't want to discredit their work. So I want to show support for that, and the fact that we're even getting this movie is quite impressive. Batgirl was canceled. That movie was done. That movie is done. It's sitting in a shelf somewhere. We're never going to see that again. Um, but yeah, Michael Keaton is definitely one of the what do you want to say? Michael Keaton is definitely one of the huge draws for me to want to see it. I love Michael Keaton as Batman, and getting him to play Batman again is truly incredible for me. I talked about this in my review of the Hot Toys Sonar Suit Batman. Michael Keaton embodies everything that I think Batman kind of has. That he played Bruce Wayne beautifully. He played Batman beautifully. Other Batmans after him have done a good job one way or the other. I thought that Val Kilmer did a pretty good job as Bruce Wayne. Batman, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I think that the story kind of suffered from being a little bit campy, but it is what it is. Batman and Robin, terrible. uh, it's still a very, very colorful, campy sort of thing. Uh, but again, George Clooney, I thought did a really good job as Bruce Wayne. And then going forward, when you get somebody like Christian Bale, I felt Christian Bale did a great job as Batman, and then sporadically did some good stuff as Bruce Wayne. Same thing with Ben Affleck. I thought that Ben Affleck did a great job as Batman. So you got to be able to nail both of those to really capture it. And one of the scenes that I really like the most with Michael Keaton is one of the early scenes in the 1989 Batman when he meets Vicky Vale for the first time, and you can see his brain thinking. Like, so she comes over, she's like, "Wonder which one of these is Bruce Wayne?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know." And then she walks away, and you can see his brain thinking. And then he gets distracted, and that's one of the very subtle things that he does very well. And I always thought that he did an amazing job as him, and then instantly set my standard for Batman pretty much for the rest of my life. Um, Joker has been portrayed beautifully by just about everybody that has always played him. He's always played a different element or a different way to him. Um, and Jack Nicholson, amazing. Heath Ledger, phenomenal. What's his face? I forgot his name. River Phoenix, amazing. All of them are great. This is fire truck. This is stuff. I already ran truck. Will definitely use that. What did Terrence say? I missed it. Um, oh my gosh, Weatherman. I was thinking today it'd be fun to get a Batman multiverse movie like Spider-Verse. That would be cool. That would definitely be cool and interesting. What's up, Seeker? How are you, my friend? Hello. Have you seen Spider-Man? I have not seen Across the Spider-Verse yet. That will be a movie that I will more than likely wait until it comes out to buy digitally, and then I'll watch it that way. I'm not Into the Spider-Verse. I liked. I did not. I don't like the animation in it, and it's the same thing with Across the Spider-Verse. It's the same animation. Now the story is probably still very good, but I don't like the jerky nature of it, and it just it bothers me. I don't enjoy it. Um, so I don't want to see it on a big screen and have all that jerkiness. So I'll wait till it comes out, but then I'll watch it and go from there. I'm sure it's a good movie. I know a lot of people are really impressed with it, speak highly of it. I'm definitely curious because Spider-Man 2099 it is in there, and I'm a big fan of the 2099 Spider-Man. So I remember when those comics came out. I don't think I have them anymore, honestly. But there was several different ones. Marvel did a little thing where they decided to do a future version of it. So you had Spider-Man 2099, you had X-Men 2099, and I want to say maybe Punisher. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But being a fan of X-Men, I like reading those X-Men comics. And then Spider-Man again, I thought that was really fun. Be interesting in the next. Let me see a Spider-Man movie. Meets the friend. Yeah, that'd be interesting. 29. Yeah. Agreed. I watched an early out of the Flash. Wait, what? I don't understand what you're saying, FC. I watched an early out of Flash last month and watched the finished out recently, and I don't understand. Sorry. I haven't seen a Spider-Man movie since Toby. Oh, come on. But yeah, that's right. You're not a fan. That's fine. Spider-Verse top movie of the year. That's impressive. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. I see Peter will take place with Avengers, having no memory. Huh? It's a good question. I don't know. No, yeah, some of them knew that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I don't think any of the Avengers knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. The only person he said that Peter Parker to was Captain Marvel. So they know Spider-Man. I think they don't. I don't think they. I don't. Iron Man did. Yeah, Iron Man did, but Iron Man's dead. I'm thinking about the other ones, like Thor. I don't think did. Pepper knew. Yeah, Pepper did, but she's not an Avenger. But Captain America didn't know. Thor didn't know. Banner, no. I don't think any of them knew. Now that I'm thinking about it, Doctor Strange did. Yeah, Doctor Strange. But I'm talking about the other like Avengers and such. Obviously, yeah, Doctor Strange knew. Um, but I don't really think anyone else did. And well, yeah, I mean, I mean, that's definitely one thing that people have said. Rhodey knew. Did he? When did he find out? Oh, he did. Like at the end. At the end. Well. I mean, they know that they don't know that. They know that it's a kid underneath there. They don't know his name because when Tony Stark was dying, and Spider-Man went over to him, his helmet came off, and you could see that he was a kid, but they didn't know his name. Happy knew. Happy knew, so Happy doesn't know anymore. Yeah, because even he ended it remember it was at the end, when he went to the grave, so Happy doesn't know. Yeah, they said he was crazy to recruit a kid, but he might not have told them the kid's name. So if they just said everybody forgets who Peter Parker is, they didn't know who Peter Parker was anyhow. They could look at his face and they would know his face, but if he puts his mask back on, he's not going to know. Again, Star-Lord saw him without his mask. So did all the Guardians of the Galaxy. But I don't think they ever referred to him as Peter Parker. So the spell makes you forget who Peter Parker is. Not Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And if they never introduced and said, hi, my name's Peter Parker, you're never going to know that name connects to that kid. So think about it. It's definitely interesting, though. It's definitely interesting. So with the spell in place, would Spider-Man ever be an Avenger? Again, maybe, because they still know who Spider-Man is. Because the spell only made the world forget who Peter Parker was. So everybody forgot who Peter Parker is, but nobody forgot who Spider-Man was. So everybody still knows who Spider-Man is. Mike, I will probably never see a Fast and Furious movie. Yeah, considering Spider-Man back to being a vigilante in the street. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could see that. But again, that people might know that Spider-Man helped fight Thanos. Um, they just don't know that Peter did. They know Spider-Man did. And that's the thing that we have to really kind of remember, that Peter is forgotten about. Spider-Man is not. So after them, yeah. And it's interesting. I started watching before I was doing this. I was eating dinner, and for those of you that don't know, Disney has reached a deal with Universal to have the Incredible Hulk on Disney Plus. Now, Disney does not have the rights to the Incredible Hulk yet. They just have a deal with them to have that movie on the streaming service. And I started watching it again. I actually really like the Incredible Hulk movie. I think it's actually a really good movie. Now, I really liked Edward Norton's portrayal of Bruce Banner. Um, I think that we've gotten really used to a more modern version of the Hulk, and the Incredible Hulk is good to see him like as a rage monster. Um, and I don't think they have the full rights. I haven't read all of it, but everybody that I kept seeing, like, they don't have the full rights, just the streaming rights. I mean, I could be wrong, but back on Thursday. Everything that I kept reading in the comments of somebody when they posted it said that they didn't have the full rights, that they haven't finished the deal or something like that. I don't know, but either way, it's a good movie. I enjoy it, and I'm really excited to see Harrison Ford come in. And I think that they've changed the name. I mean, like people have talked about the new Captain America movie, New World Order, I think, and how Harrison Ford is going to come into it and replace forgot his name, but like Liv Taylor, whatever, is going to be back, and it's going to be really interesting. And I'm curious if we're going to get anything with the Hulk. Now there is definitely Secretary Ross. Thank you. There's definitely pictures that have been surfacing where you see not Indiana Jones, my God, Harrison Ford wearing torn up pants, suggesting he finally is realized as his comic book self as the Red Hulk. And that would be really interesting to see how they address the Hulk and the Red Hulk. So really excited about that one, to kind of see. Yep, Paul's right. Thank you, Spider-Man. Yeah, see. So I'm really curious. Sony would be stupid to sell. I mean, they would sell it, but Disney Disney would be insane because Sony would sell it for an astronomical amount of money. And I feel like Spider-Man is kind of on the downturn. Yeah, the Marvels. Yeah, lot of good movies coming out. A lot of good movies coming out. Really excited about the X-Men coming around. I remember reading something that Fox, the reason that we got Professor X as the as Patrick Stewart, and why some people still say that Wolverine in live action, I think that contractually, I remember reading some of that contractually, those characters still have to be played by those actors for a certain amount of time. I'm not entirely sure all the details on it, but that's why Professor X was Patrick Stewart, and that they didn't recast him or something like that. And that's why Wolverine has not been recast, and that's why Hugh Jackman is still doing it. That will change in the future, but I think there's still some leftover of the Fox deal in there that those particular characters still have to be played by those actors. Do I like what? Bree is it's like a little heart right there that makes the whole thing hard to say. May I ask what you did? You watched Transformers: Rise of the Beast. If what? If you did, what your thoughts? I have seen it. I'm not giving my actual thoughts on it because a lot of people haven't seen it yet. I'm definitely excited about the Indiana Jones movie. Oh, do I like Brie as Carol Danvers? Not particularly. I like the Captain Marvel movie. I enjoyed it, but I'm not the biggest fan of Brie Larson. I didn't. It's like I can't ever imagine anybody else playing Captain America other than Chris Evans. I can't imagine anybody else playing Thor other than Chris Hemsworth. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. I mean, they did such an iconic job in it. But for me, I feel like Captain Marvel could be played by anybody. I didn't think that Brie Larson like cemented herself as that character. Um, it's hard to look at anybody else. Little flat board, yeah. Oh. You know, but there's so many, like I said, there are so many good, or Loki. I can't imagine anybody ever playing Loki else. You know, nobody can do that. I mean, uh, 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 um, I forgot his damn name. You know what I'm talking about. But you know, there's you know their casting has been amazing for such a long time, and it's just difficult to imagine anybody else being able to do it, with the exception of, like I said, Captain Marvel. You haven't watched Captain Marvel? Uh, Tom Hiddleston, thank you. There you go. G.I. Joe Transformer figures, probably not. Um, just I don't have much of an interest in GI Joe. Um, it's and I don't really want to spend the money on those to do them. It's not that they're bad figures. I don't think that they're bad figures or anything. I just don't have an interest in them for my own personal collection. I don't really want them. The Alfonso Nation is here. Cheers to you, sir. Do you think Tom Holland will be in the new Avengers movie? Anything's possible. Rise of the Beast Studio Series Optimus, yeah. I have not been able to see a lot of Transformer figures anywhere though. It's kind of very slim pickings in my area. I still haven't even seen the video game figures. Good night, DJ. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Look forward to the review of RC. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm finishing up my review of the Batman Forever Robin, and then I'm gonna start RC. What are you saying? What you're saying is someone needs to send you a good GI Joe figure to review to maybe change your mind. No, 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 Ernest. I mean, I've always said this, and it's kind of a weird thing, but it's more attached to my childhood. Um, I would love, and it's financially not going to happen. A a Terrordrome, that is in amazing condition. My cousin had one when we were kids, and I remember thinking that was so freaking cool. Uh, but like it was always it was very expensive. My parents were not super wealthy or anything like that, and my cousins were, and they always bought him whatever he wanted. But that Terradrome, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, was just cool looking. I thought it was really amazing, and we don't get play sets like that nowadays. And I thought that was amazing. And if I could ever get it, that's the one GI Joe thing that I would want. Even though like my aunt Donna always used to buy me GI Joe stuff, it was nothing like I used to play GI Joes, but I never really watched the cartoons. They were just like little action figures. You could have a good time with them. So it was weird. I never really got into it. I watched the cartoon, but not a ton. Rise of the Beast Voyagers exclusive to Walmart. Yeah, see, and that maybe that's why I haven't been to a Walmart store in like freaking forever. Finished up my last. Okay. I seen the War for Cybertron game. See, and like honestly, when I look at those figures, they don't look all that good. Like Bumblebee's got these big giant side boobs. I don't know what's going on. Will you be getting the Lights and Sounds Optimus Prime? I'm not sure which one that is. What is the Transformer figure you're looking forward to the most? I don't really have. I don't have an answer for that one. I mean, there's a lot of good Studio Series figures that are coming out from like the Legacy line and stuff. Oh, geez, like all my stuff is falling over. I just saw that they're doing the death versions of why is this? What the hell is happening here? Why is this all of a sudden deciding to fall? Why? Oh, because it's not level. The death versions of Prowl and Ironhide, and super excited about those. Those are amazing. I'm definitely excited about Brawn, although I have this custom one. Oh, I forgot. From Void Toys, he sent me this some time ago, and I thought it was always really cool. Really neat. You got a giant hole right here, which is kind of like where he got shot, but he painted him up and everything for me. If it'll focus. But really cool looking. This was all 3D printed. 3D printed, painted by hand. So I don't know. I feel like I might want to keep this one instead of the other one, the official one that's coming out. Prime's White Shoulders, gotcha. That Transformers 1, I'm definitely curious about that too, Terrence. It is difficult, Ram Truck. You're not wrong. What's your favorite Legacy Evo? Oh God. I don't even know. Carlos! Oh my gosh. How are you, my friend? Amy Adams would have made a great Captain Marvel. That's not a bad suggestion. Moving more towards Lego. I hear you. I hear you. Eats the majority of your collecting budget. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, my friend. You're in Hong Kong. What? The hell are you doing in Hong Kong? Go buy Hot Toy figures for me. Will you be making another movie review anytime soon? Yeah, I'm going to do a movie review of Rise of the Beast, but I wanted to give it probably another week or so, towards the end of July, or towards closer towards the end of June here, just to give time, because I know a lot of places around the world have not gotten to see the movie yet, and I wanted to give people enough time to see it. Favorite line to collect in 2003? God. Like literally the legacy stuff has been amazing. I have land out here waiting to be built on. No, oh, wow. Carlos, let's see. I got a list. I want to get the new Scarlet Witch. I want to get me that new No Way Home, Doctor Strange. Um, I have Carnage and Venom on pre-order that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get those ones because I missed out on Venom before. But I love Carnage. I love Venom. Those are fun characters. Um, and I didn't need to get like there's a special version of Carnage that comes with an updated Eddie Brock Venom head. But if you get the new version of Venom that releases the exact same figure, but it comes with that new one already. So much fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Carlos. That'd be fun. Let's see. And and the other thing is like those Hot Toy figures over there are a whole lot cheaper than they are over here. Like I saw at Toys Wonderland, which I don't promote them or anything. I know my buddy Justin from Justin's Collections does, um, and I've been keeping my eye on the Doctor Strange for a while, and it's like $200 or something. But then you got to pay for shipping, which is where they get you. But what if George Takei voice drift? Oh God, that'd be funny. Um, oh, and Sylvie from the Loki series. Although to me, I just viewed her as the Enchantress. She just seemed like the Enchantress to me. There you go, Carlos. Let me know what you're able to find them for. What the prices are on them. I can definitely see what I can do. Oh my! What if he voiced Drift in the Transformers show? My niece got most of my Legos. Oh, I still have a couple Legos myself. Thing that's kind of been pissing me off lately is I've been noticing that white Legos yellow, um, bad. Like my Saturn V rocket is kind of getting dingy looking, and my Ecto One is getting dingy, and it's pissing me off. Not a fan of that at all. Does anyone know why my comments keep getting deleted? Oh, I don't know. I've been seeing them for the most part. My favorite Studio Series figure of the year? Oh, I can never do that kind of stuff. That is insanely hard. It's like trying to pick your favorite kid. I mean, there's been a lot of good figures. I mean, here we're halfway 2000, or here we're halfway through 2023. There's a lot of good ones. No, I'm not gonna live stream the movie review. Hot Toys Speed. Why is there like this weird fucking heart thing? Like the heart thing is right there. Peter 1 to 3. Yeah, I definitely want to get those. The Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I definitely want to get those. Um, Doctor Doc Ock. Gotta get Doc Ock. I've always loved Doc Ock. And I do have the new Goblin pre-ordered as well. Anything Prowl is automatically your favorite. There you go. There you go. Legacy Tarn? No, I don't. I don't have much of an interest in Tarn. Electro? Probably. Um, I'll probably get Electro. Honestly, just because he was a big part of the Spider-Man and everything. And I actually thought that the new way that they did Electro was pretty good. I enjoyed him, and seeing him in his more classic yellowish sort of thing. I have more of an interest in. Um, I don't like how they're doing dioramas for the Lizard and Sandman. I feel like that's kind of a cop out. Sigma, what's up, buddy? What's up, Sigma? What if Gary Cole voiced Prowl in a future Transformer show? Sure. Why not? Oh, little thing popping up there. Ooh, yes. We need to have Prowl in a Transformers movie soon. Why is everybody all like into Prowl all of a sudden? Here we go. Here we go. Who remembers this from the Ustream days? It's a little bad. Talking about Prowl, so I'm going to pull out the tin whistle and make everybody's ears bleed. Thought on Hasbro making I'm loving them. I'm on board. I'm a fan. I have Dead Optimus Prime. I want to get a giant mausoleum like they had in that episode of Transformers where Optimus Prime, when the Autobots are escaping the Decepticons and they go to that giant flying mausoleum. I want something like that. Put all the dead Autobots in there. Did I enjoy the live action Ninja Turtles? Oh, I loved all the Ninja Turtle movies. Hope no one. Sorry, Terrence. No, the cats don't like it. Cats don't like it. I'm all about the dead bots though. Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting better every year. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I didn't mind. Michael Bay never directed any of the Ninja Turtle movies. Don't know why people say that. He did not direct any Ninja Turtle movies. It was his production company that worked on it. But I actually like those ones as well. What about the what? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to delete it and I'll type it up again. I don't know what I do with my phone. I think it looks cute. Again, it's going to have the animation that I don't like, but I love the fact that they have kids doing stuff. Yes, yes, Alf. God. Yeah, Terrence, I'm going to wrap things up myself. Was just going to do a little bit of a live show. Thought about doing the giveaway sort of thing, but I think I'll save that for a full-on show. But I'm going to do a giveaway. And again, I want to, it'll probably be next week. Let's do this next week, next Saturday sort of thing. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway of Air Razor. Going to be doing a giveaway of Bumblebee. Doing a giveaway of Battle Trap. And going to do a giveaway on Scourge. Now, these giveaways Everybody that comes to the show will be eligible for the giveaway. Each person that's going to be in the chat will get one entry. Everybody here, you get an entry into the random raffle that Emma is going to help me with. However, if what? I didn't mind the look of it. Oh, if you are channel members, you get extra bonus entries. It's the way I always do it. Everybody, it's free to enter. Everybody will be eligible for it. If you're in the chat room, or if you're in the live stream, you're in the chat room, you'll be doing it. You'll be in it. Your name will get written down. But if you're a channel member, if you decide that you want to become a channel member, you can do so. Just click on the little thing down there. It's all sorts of different options for you. But if you are a Legend class channel member, you'll get, so everybody gets one. Legend class members get an extra one. So if you're a Legend class member, you'll have two entries in there. If you're, that's Legend class. If you're Deluxe class, you get 2. So now you have 3 entries. Increasing your chances. If you're Voyager, you get 3 extras, making it 4 total. Leader class, 4. For a total of 5 entries. Your name put in a drawing 5 times. And if you're a Titan class member, you get 5 extra entries, giving you a total of 6. Because those are the ones that like drop down the serious dollars to help support this channel. And that's what's helping fund it, because YouTube is not helping it. And I know I don't help things by not being able to do reviews that much. But like I said, when I'm working 50 hours a week, when I come home, I have to do things like doing laundry and clean my house. And it's hard to kind of sit here and do reviews all the time. So busy. You were going to give your entries away, Seeker, which is very nice of you. But we will be swamped next week. Probably. But also, I'm being strategic with my chats from now on. Today's chat, you had to be subscribed to me to be able to enter, to be in the chat and talk. You have to be subscribed to me for 7 days or more. Have to be subscribed to me. Not just this chat was not open to anybody. Anybody who's only been subscribed to me for 3 days can't be chatting in here. So next time when I do the giveaways, you're gonna have to be subscribed to me and actually support the channel. So it's just the way that it's going to be. So I do my laundry once every other year. That's disgusting. I'm gonna, yeah, Stacy, that's fair. I'm definitely going to increase that more frequently. In fact, probably should do it. I'll probably do it this month. Get back on track with that. Ritz, my giveaways are always eligible to everybody. I take care of all of that stuff for you guys, because I know not everybody that watches me is in the US. So I make it available to everybody. No, Fire Truck, the Zooms are just for Titan class members. That's their perk. That's their perk, to sit there and have a good old time with us. Love it, Stacy. But gonna wrap things up, guys. Thank you everybody for stopping by. You guys are all amazing. So appreciative of all of your support and everything that you guys do to help, by watching the videos, liking the videos, all that kind of stuff. You guys are amazing. So thank you all so much. Stacy, Emma, TJ, of course, Fire Truck, you're here, all you channel members. Terrence, Ernest, all of you guys, Secret of the Matrix, you guys are amazing. Everybody that's not a channel member, you guys are still fantastic as well. You guys watch the videos, you support, again, the best that you possibly can by watching the videos. If you could do a little bit more, it's always appreciated, but never required. You get some extra perks for it, but that's about it. But thank you so much, everybody. And Carlos, hit me up somewhere. If you're able to find things in Hong Kong, hot toy related, send me a message. Let's get talking, because I want to get back to doing hot toy reviews. I mean, a lot of people do enjoy watching those, and the problem is I have to wait for them to come out to the Big Bad Toy Store, and that takes a whole lot longer to kind of get them, because they have to get them from Sideshow. So again, thank you so much, guys. I love and appreciate all of you. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and palm in your face.